Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Jami and today we're diving into the magical world of Perrie Edwards. She is amazing. If you don't know her, she was from Little Mix. And Perrie Edwards has always been my favorite. Her voice is very, very powerful. One little curiosity about Perrie Edwards is that she's named Perrie after Steve Perrie. And she's a huge Journey fan. And her parents named her after Perrie after Steve Perrie. And Steve Perrie is one of her favorite singers. So that's another thing. Probably why she's so amazing. She has that amazing singer as an inspiration. There we go. When it comes to her voice, you can clearly see it's a very, very powerful voice. This light is annoying me. She does have that very powerful sound that comes from a lot of space, which brings that dark timbre to her voice, which I am in love with. I love that dark tone that she has, and she just hits very powerful high notes. She's just amazing at everything that she does. One thing that I believe is her voice is so strong, and that comes from her background as an opera singer. She does have a very beautiful operatic voice. That is why I believe she is able to do as much as she does, because to be honest, when a singer sings opera, they can pretty much do everything else almost, because the level of support, of breath control, of technique that opera requires just makes everything else way easier, if that makes sense. And I think the ability to reach those very powerful notes comes from that space, from that very advanced technique that she has from opera. So today we're going to analyze 3 different songs. I know it's a lot, but Perrie Edwards deserves it, okay? We're going to start with Secret Love Song Part 2 from The Search, because that is just one of the best vocal performances I have ever seen. It's amazing. So let's have a listen to specifically her bit, because it's just so impressive. So just in this bit, she does so much, because she starts very lightly. She starts with a very light mix and then brings this powerful tone to it. Let's have a listen to that again. That's very light. And then she brings like a lot more of the TA muscle and just does this mix kind of belt that is very, very powerful. Shout it from the rooftops. That's a B. Yeah, so she brings like that mix and more power to the end of the sentence. So the transition is just beautiful. But notice how light it is. That is a very light mix. It's very powerful, but it has no effort at all. Then this flawless head voice. The amount of things that she's doing just in this bit. And to be honest, we can't really be sure of what it is that she's doing, because that's how great she is. We don't know. So now, the second one we're going to analyze is the I Will Wait cover. Perrie's part in this bit is one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. Her voice is just something else. Again, it's like kind of a mystery what she's doing. I think I know, but we can never be 100% sure. A very balanced mix. At the end of each sentence, she kind of lightens it a little bit, so goes a little bit to her head voice. So the transition is so elastic. Beautiful crack. She goes like, my head. That's very powerful. So like powerful and then light. It's just this this dynamic, this beautiful dynamic that just creates this heavenly atmosphere, this heavenly roller coaster that we go through. And that beautiful crack, oh my goodness, like that was me. That's a C. Tether mine. So that's a very high note, and that's kind of a complicated area. This area right here with the C5, 4. I don't know, because in Brazil we consider this to be 3 and this to be 4, but I know here I think it's like 4 and 5. I think it's a C5. Yeah, that's a very complicated area because that's a transitioning area between like your chest voice and your mix and your head. So what I think she does is she starts from mix from the start. She starts on this C. So I'll be... I think she starts directly from the mix because it's a very light sound. It's still very powerful, but like no effort, no belts, no like... Not like... some of the other stuff that she does. Every register that she has, she's like so good in all of them that she can just kind of go in between them and go back and forth flawlessly. So the next song that we're gonna do is her single that she released, Forget About Us. And she has done acoustic session, and I just want to show how good her mixed voice is. They'd be like, oh, Perrie's all about the belts and the power and the belts and the power, and yes, but she has a very strong head voice. That is the secret of singing. It's a strong head voice.
I don't want you ever to forget about us in the front seat. Listening to songs that made you think about me.
So you see, she's transitioning between head and then a mix. Then she brings it back. I'm not sure how she does it. I can't do that. Listening to songs that made you think about me. It's a bit stronger, but then light again and then strong again. And it's just this dynamic roller coaster that she can do so well.
On fast smoke on your hoodie, I stole from your flat. No, I never gave it back.
So that is an F sharp. It's so much control. So much control. It's just absurd.
Yeah, we both had different love, and we're moving on. Let's leave it buried where it was, but I don't want you ever to forget about us.
Oh, that was beautiful. She's doing so much in just this few like sentences. And to be honest, we can't really know. The only person that knows exactly what she's doing is herself. It just blows my freaking mind how amazing Perrie Edwards is. She can do almost everything. So that's just a very tiny analysis of all the amazing things that this woman can do. I think most of the time she does is a mix, even when it's like really powerful, just because of how effortless it is. But she does have a very high chest voice and a high belt. So it's kind of tricky to know. But all of her registers are just amazing. She has the skill. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media at NoisyJami. And bye, subscribe.